There's that old saying that, till you walk a mile in somebody else's shoe, or something to that effect. Um, so my very first job was customer service. I pick up the phone and answer phone calls for people, phone calls of people calling from the United States, and it wasn't a great job, but it was a job, and I did learn a lot. In fact, what I'm doing now, it kind of stands on the basis of customer support or customer service, to so to speak. So when well, I call customer service as well now for different reasons, like Airtel, Urban Glab, whatever. And no matter how pissed off I am at whatever their service failure has been, I just don't take it out on that person because I have walked in that shoe. Me and my sister both, we've at different times and different time frames have walked in that shoe. So we kind of behave a lot more differently towards people in that industry. No matter how excruciatingly pissed off I am at the failure of the service. Um, yeah, that's because I walked in that shoe for quite some time. But on the contrary, my father, I don't think he ever knew what customer service is. Like, I don't think there was a customer service department that existed when he was much younger or he was working. So now, when he happens to have to call customer service, then he treats them quite differently and he speaks to them quite differently because he hasn't walked in that shoe, and he probably didn't even know that shoe existed when he had the opportunity to walk in different shoes. So that's just it. People need to walk in others' shoes. Unless you walked in somebody else's shoe, you can't really like react or act. That's it. So I'm not saying one behavior or one reaction is better than the other. It's just that it's different, and it's different for a reason, and that's because I walked in the shoes my father didn't. That's it. But oh yeah, he is very polite and pious to people who do manual labor, like physical labor, mechanical stuff. Yeah, mechanics in general, people who engineers, people who make stuff, people who weld stuff. Yeah, that's his thing because he comes from that kind of background. Um, that's because he's walked in those shoes and he hasn't walked in customer service shoes. It's a thankless fucking job. Um, that was, yeah, but that's it. That's it. I don't want this to be autobiographical. It's already 3.5 minutes long. Thanks for tuning in.